Hello and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance, episode 35. So happy to be with you. What are we doing? We killed Hush in the last episode, and you know what? I think we can do it again. We're gonna do it with Judas, and if we can't kill Hush, we're gonna go ahead and kill Isaac. The seed for today is TZ028JXD, and let's go. How are y'all doing today? What can I say that hasn't already been said? I'm recording some episodes in advance, because of the rate at which I like to upload content, and I've decided that it's like valuable to upload content. For the time being, at least until I can be a, full-time streamer with the ability to spend all of my time hanging out and playing Isaac, we're gonna be uploading videos when I can. We died. It's a warm-up. Not too worried about that. That was a hard room. This will help us a lot. This is 2 health up and a speed down, which is well worth it. 1 health up. It gives us Stompy, though, I think. Yeah. I forgot which one it is, but we've figured it out. Stompy is very nice. It lets us crush rocks for free. What do we got? We got Mom's Key, which could be worth it. And we got a donation machine, which we'll just give all the money to preemptively. Hi, Stanley. You're so nice. Hi. Stanley's concerned because I'm talking. Which is a good call. I don't usually talk that much during the day. It's night now, but someday the ideal, like the megalomaniac dream, is that I could hang out and play video games and just talk to you all for a living, and you would, pay me money for that, I guess. Which would be nice, but, we'll settle for not doing that for the time being. I just don't think it's realistic or reasonable, but if you all decide that that's what you want for me, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's probably the most pain-free way to help me out. And if you want to, ultra help me out, you could subscribe to my Patreon. But granted, I'm not, pushing that. In terms of effort and dollar amount, I think subscribing to my YouTube channel is pretty sweet. Oh, I didn't give you the seed for this one. 7Z897WPX. We got ourselves a champion, oh geez. A champion, horseman. It's not the worst champion in the world. Hey, Stanley, stop that. That's not nice. Hey. Alright, feedback received, but also fuck off. Stanley's doing his little nibbles to me, indicating that he would like me to stop yelling. But he needs to stop. I'm just a little bit too noisy for our friend Stanley. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Incredible Isaac gameplay, not clickbait. What do we got? I recorded a 3rd episode of Returnal. If you happen to have caught that, thank you for watching. I've been enjoying Returnal quite a bit. I don't think I'm good at it yet, but, in a lot of ways, that makes me like the game more. Not that I'm some pro Isaac player, but I'm certainly, I've played Isaac for a long time. I'm still learning in Isaac all the time, but I'm not learning as much all the time. The expansion helps a lot, but you know, the basics of Isaac are all kind of there for me, right? I'm not figuring out fundamental mechanics of the game. I kind of get how it works at this point. But with Returnal, I have no idea what's going on. So it's kind of like, you know, a whole new ball game, so to speak. Which is, you know, kind of a rewarding and good experience. Don't want to downplay that at all. It's nice to have a new game. But you know, don't get me wrong. I enjoy Isaac. I love Isaac. I'll play Isaac forever. I could play this game for 70 years and still enjoy it. We'll fight this boss right away. We want to kill this guy pretty quick and get a... Alright, so we got a devil deal. You know what? I'm feeling adventurous. We'll take it. This is good enough for me. We're not going to take both of them, but Mom's Knife is good enough. We're going to go ahead and find our item room, I think. We're not going to go for a planetarium play in this run. But we are going to jog on now that we have our item room. We have plenty of damage. We might go for boss rush. How's that looking for us? Not too bad. 5 minutes at the end of floor 1's not terrible. We just can't really do any backtracking from here. Staying relatively safe, but that wasn't good. I kind of expected that guy to die, but he didn't. All right. There is a key in that room, and we might be back for it, but we might not. Yeah, we're not going to be back for it. PhD is a great item. We'll take it. We're happy to have it. All right. We'll get our secret room. All right, so Mom's Knife is a great item that I'm not that good at using. Some people are like super pro and they can use Mom's Knife to great effect and like win a run guaranteed if they have it. I'm not that person. I am, however, a person who will pick up items when they see them for fun. Where is our boss room? Over there. Whoopsie daisy. We got a chest. We are really looking for, you know, oh, fuck. We might die again. Shit. Tell you what, if we do die again, we're gonna do some challenges. Because I think there's some really good unlocks that we don't have, that we could have if we did some challenges. All right, that's nice. But, you know, notwithstanding, we're looking for... Oh, this is nice. Come on, die. All right, perfect. Spirit of the Night's great. We have flying now. There's no reason to be on this floor, so we're going to keep moving. We can get into our curse room for half cost, but that's still too much cost. We have a key, which means if we find our item room, we can get into it. Health up is, you know, mana from heaven. We're going to use this because this room is going to get us 2 out of 3 for our energy cost for the Book of Belial back, which is good enough. We want this key. A health up makes us feel much more secure about our relative, you know, health and safety in this run. We do have enough soul hearts so that we're not worried about imminent death, but it's not so many soul hearts that we're not worried about attrition within the context of this run. 1 pill makes you small is acceptable. Fucking shit. There's just no reason to get hit by a lot of these enemies, so I do take it very bad when it happens. I'm not mad at you though, I'm mad at myself. This item is awful. Let's try down for the boss. Nothing good here. Well, that's not true. That's a perfectly good item. We can't afford it. You might say, which item? And the answer is both of them are perfectly good. Continuing on. I finished up the movie The Full 9 Yards, and my conclusion, it wasn't the first time I saw it in my life, but my conclusion is that it was a very charming movie. Matthew Perry is a dentist, and his neighbor, Bruce Willis, is a contract killer. We got hit a lot, but that's fine. Hopefully this gives us some health. It does not, but we'll look in here anyways, because there's no reason not to. The quarter is not good enough for us. We're moving on. Yeah, Bruce Willis is a contract killer, and Matthew Perry is his neighbor. Bruce Willis is not exactly on the run. He's his former mob associates, he informed on them, and then he decided to move to Canada, and he moved in next to Matthew Perry. And then Matthew Perry, who inherited serious debts from... This is good enough for us. Who inherited serious debts from his former business partner, who is also the his father-in-law, who I think was... He either committed suicide or he was murdered by bookies. Either way. In any case, he has a lot of pressure to pay off debts, and his wife kind of wants to kill him because his, what's the word for it? His life insurance is worth a lot of money. So his wife sends him to Chicago in the hopes that he can get some debts paid by the mobsters that want to kill his neighbor. But she kind of fucks up because she goes and talks to the neighbor and tells him that Matthew Perry is going to Chicago to inform on him to his former associates, because her hope is that Matthew Perry will get murdered by his neighbor, which is not an unreasonable assumption. You know what? We're gonna die, but we're gonna keep moving. I'm gonna pause this. We're looking for black soul hearts. We're in depths 1, that's fine. Use that. Oh my god, we missed. How did we miss? It's so simple, don't miss. Just simply do not miss. It's fine, we don't need that much health. Tears Up is horribly mediocre, but we'll continue on. You just gotta persevere, you know? The Lord will provide, as you can see. I am joking. The Lord will not do anything. Providence is a lie. Anywho, so when he gets to Chicago, Jimmy's associate, Frankie, is kind of waiting for him. Because Jimmy told him. And then they hatch a plot to, like, kill the mobster that wants Jimmy dead. Wow, that was a lot of effort. Alright, not too bad. Time consuming, but having one more max health is actually very good for us. Greatly increases our chances of winning this run, assuming we can not immediately die somewhere. We're doing our best, you know? Give me a red heart. This room's not too bad because we have flying. Thank you, Spirit of the Night. Okay. We got an arcade. Oh my god, I'm so tempted to donate all this money because I have no faith. I'm not a believer at the moment. It's fine if you're a believer. I don't believe in myself. But I will tell you, I am betting on myself right now. You can't deny that. Perfect. Okay, moving on. This could be our secret room. It was not. Anywho, so, the mobster that wants Bruce Willis dead is like...
Tears of ancient recall.
We're not going to worry too much about boss rush. I'm not feeling it. Hush is a possibility, but boss rush might be out of reach. We'll use the moon immediately. Thank you. We'll take the magician with us, and we might be back to play with that guy some more, but not an immediate concern. Anyways, so everyone ends up back in Montreal. And Bruce Willis and the secretary of Matthew Perry, who's actually another contract killer, who Matthew Perry's wife originally paid to kill Matthew Perry, but she decided she liked Matthew Perry because he's such a stupid, like, kind of chivalrous, dopey guy, that she decided not to kill him. They all kind of get ready to kill the mobsters who are coming to Canada. And then they do, and then Matthew Perry does some dental surgery on some corpses. And there's kind of a happy ending there at the end. There's some other mechanics in the film. I didn't, like, fully explain everything. If you want to watch it, it's on Netflix. But, you know, it's a comedy. What do we got? We got an enemy somewhere. Here it is. What do we got? Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune.
Dim Bulb is pretty sweet. We might be back, depending on the outcome of our item room. If we find an item room. Dim Bulb gives you stats when you have an empty item, or an empty, like, energy. It doesn't give you any stats if your energy is not empty. But, you know, that's enough to be beneficial selectively, kinda. It's better if you have an item that's like a one-room recharge. All right, we're gonna back out. We didn't want to do that. We're gonna buy Champion's Belt because we're betting on ourselves. We want to win. And in fact, we wouldn't mind doing Hush, although I think Hush would be a tall order at this point. Not impossible, just tall. Less tall. Parasectoid's very good. I don't know if it can proc with Mom's Knife, but it's very good. But, you know, I'm not feeling too bad about our chances currently. What do we got? One pill makes you small? I'll take a one pill makes you small. I watched like the first 20 minutes of that Jupiter's Legacy show. It was okay, but in my opinion, kind of nothing to write home about. Like, certainly not bad, and I could tell it was doing some stuff. We do actually want the light side path. As you can tell, we already killed Satan with this character. It's going to be a tall order to get to Isaac, but, you know, narrower victories have occurred. We got some needles. We got some of these guys. Not the worst room overall. What do we got? Why not? Not great. But not the worst, you know? We'll take some damage. Why not? Lots of people have taken damage in this game. Neither of those can be our secret room, so we're not gonna bother. Alright, we're very close to death. We don't want to die. I checked with our lawyer. He said no. Roguelike Dolls does not currently have a lawyer. They say if you represent yourself, you have a fool for a client. And we are not currently embroiled in any legal battles, so nothing to worry about there. Boingy Ball is perhaps better than, God, this room sucks ass. We're probably gonna die. Not gonna lie, it does not look good. Alright. Still very close to death. We're just praying for a single heart. Which is, you know, naturally a bad place to be in the Binding of Isaac. But it happens. Oh my god, that was so close. I saw my whole ass flash before my eyes. Alright, we're small again. We got some lust. We're dead. She was much too fast for us to deal with. What do we got? You know, Dead Tooth's okay. We'll go with it. What's our seed? K2KET R2AF. You know, this is just another chance to go for a hush kill. I feel like I've never had Dead Tooth work this well. You know what? Forgive us for our sins. We'll put that back in there. Like, I've never had it where it, like, immediately procs on enemies, so I feel like they may have fixed it. It's, like, slightly better than it's ever been. We'll use Book of Belial. We're gonna die. No, we're not. Bet the doubters feel pretty stupid about saying we were gonna die, because it didn't happen. Alright, doubters back at it. Get on board, you're up. Alright, doubters, fuck off. It's over. You never even stood a chance. Nobody asked you, nobody liked it. They thought it was pretty stupid that you doubted me. We are not going to get hit for the rest of the floor, so don't you worry about that. You might say, why not backtrack for the Eternal Heart? And the truth is, we're going to get boss rush, so, you know, calm your mammary glands. We're going for it, baby. We don't need tears where we're going. We lost our Eternal Heart, but that's fine. We also don't need Devil Deals. Devil Deals are kind of a waste of time, too. Health, also a waste of time. Perfect. Do we have any health on the ground on this floor? All right. Then fuck off. We don't need it. Moving on. Oh, we almost died there. We'll get this key. We could do some diagonal walking, but we're absolutely not going to do that. Oh my god, we died. We're so cocky. The third seed is YSDWERXS. Alright, this question mark will save us. Holy water, best item in the game. It's not the best item in the game, but it's substantially improved from where it was in Rebirth, so we're not going to besmirch its name. Godsend. Very blessed room. You know, what else do we know? Yeah, I mean, I would love to do some flights in Microsoft Flight Sim for you all. I don't know if that's something you're especially interested in. You know what? We'll put a couple of coins in this machine. I don't know if that's something you're especially into. It's like very slow burn content, but in terms of like banter, I could banter over Microsoft Flight Sim just as easy as I could Binding of Isaac or Returnal or Resident Evil. You know, it's not anything special. We have 2 bombs, so we're gonna go for it. Hell yeah. Mom's underwear is a great item. What I'm thinking... So here's some places in the United States that I think are pretty cool in Microsoft Flight Sim, especially. I think the area kind of around Mount Rushmore, granted, you know, Mount Rushmore is an atrocity and it's built on a, you know, a holy mountain that it has no business being built on. But that said, South Dakota is beautiful from the air. I think the Badlands are an extremely beautiful geographic area. They're just amazing and majestic and wonderful. And I think even in Microsoft Flight Simulator, they're quite attractive. We could definitely do like Devil's Tower and Mount Rushmore all in one go. That would be, you know, extremely good and doable. We're gonna get this. Yeah, that's perfect. If we find our store, super. If we don't, no problem. We would like our item room. That sucks, but okay. That double sucks, but okay. That triple sucks, but okay. We don't need devil deals anyways. We would need like 16 health for this to be worth it on Judas. So, like, in my opinion, in the current meta, Judas, like, all the way, angel deal baby. So, like, ideally, you would get your devil deal and skip it so that you can earn towards your angel deal, obviously, but not the end of the world if we don't get the devil deal. Like, the marginal value is quite small. That's very bad. But it's, you know, it's fine. We have no choice but to continue onward. Yeah, I think South Dakota is a great place. I think there's a lot of areas in the Rockies that I would love to explore from the air. I think they're beautiful. I think, you know, there's lots of little airports and stuff. We could plan a little bush trip. I haven't done the South American bush trip that is programmed into the game, so I would love to get that done as well. There might be another bush trip as well that I'm just like got added at some point. There's lots of areas in Europe, especially near the Swiss Alps, that I think are quite nice, that I would love to see. This is perfect. This is not bad. I want some health, but you know, oh, we have placenta. All right. We're not getting boss rush on this run, by the way. Spider revenge is just fine. We'll put 2 coins into our donation machine for a show of good faith. And then we'll head to our boss room. You know, we could get boss rush, it's just unlikely. I'm tempering your expectations. Floor 2 at 5 minutes before we get to the boss is not great, but we do have very good items now. .5 volt gives us charge for dealing damage. One of the most powerful items in the game that they added in Repentance, so we're delighted to see it. Curse of the Blind sucks, but we do have a soul heart, which is nice, and if we can maintain it, we have a shot at our devil deal, or our angel deal in this case. We did not maintain our soul heart. We still have a shot at our deal. It's not a huge difference either way. Miter is great. It increases our chance of seeing soul hearts. Not upset about seeing Miter. But who would be? Blood Clot is not the greatest boss item, but it's also not the worst. I have neutral feelings towards it. It makes every other tier slightly higher damage, and we had great pathing on this floor. We got a freeze on the boss. And we killed him. We didn't get our devil deal, but we got a torn photo, and that's good enough. We don't have any money, so there's not a lot of incentive to continue on this floor. It does help us make up a little time. We don't want to fight Chubb. Or we don't want to fight that room. I think it sucks. I think Chubb is a perfectly fine boss to fight. We lost our Angel Deal chance, although we still have a 6% chance, which is not the worst. You know, that's better than a D20 roll. We do want our item room, however. We can pretty much use our Book of Belial whenever, and it will be beneficial because we're always building up energy as long as we're dealing damage. So, you know, eat up. Where are we at? 8 minutes is not bad. If we can get to our item room in a somewhat speedy fashion, I still think there's a chance for boss rush. There's definitely a chance for hush, just because of the accelerating nature of the Binding of Isaac. We have a tendency to build speed over time. We will need a tiny bit of cooperation, though, from the map. Can't complain about that room, though, can we? Can't complain about this room, either. We'll just speed this up, because there are going to be a lot of targets. And by speed this up, I, of course, mean use Book of Belial. We'll take it because we don't have anything else, but it doesn't currently do anything for us. And we found our item room. Not too shabby. What do we got? Great item, and we might actually just take it. It spawns spiders, I think, but only if we kill people. That's the part I didn't remember there. It is a critical fact, however. It's more interesting than Book of Belial, so I'm interested in it. And we're at 10 minutes, and we'll go down to Depths 1. Alright, so we have Spider Revenge, and we have Mass Room Damage. Both of which are pretty good. We'll take this. Curse of the Tower is good enough. Curse of the Tower gives bombs when we take damage. And by bombs, I mean it floods the rooms with bombs. Not too shabby. Should have held off on that until those guys were out, but you know, live and learn. We took a little bit of damage there. Would we have taken that if we didn't have Curse of the Tower? Yeah. How much would we have taken? Unclear. Totally unclear. That's speculation. You can't do that. illegal. You know, why not? Fun fact, my reflection is maybe the strongest range up in the game by numeric value, but it's also like one of the strongest range down in the game by like practical value. We got like 30 spiders from that use of this item, so that's baller as hell. We did not qualify for an angel deal yet, which is fine. We don't need it. We'll keep moving. We happen to be blessed with very good items. We can't complain about that. Can't complain about that either. Blessed, you know, blessed luck. Incredibly blessed. We're not messing with that. Come on, come on, come on. We're just looking for placenta to keep us alive, basically. That's what I'll say about this run. Placenta and the good grace of our Lord Jesus Christ will keep us afloat. Where are we at? 13 minutes? That's fine. We have plenty of time to get to boss rush. I sleep. Do soul heart damage, and then we'll talk about being upset about taking damage. You pansy ass bitch. All right. Fair. Motherfucker. All right, I have a plan. We did it. Curse of the Tower proccing in this room is actually ideal. So don't talk to me. It was tactical. You know, if they're gonna keep on giving us active items, I'm gonna keep on taking them. Prepare for some min-maxing, the likes of which you have never seen before. We died. I had a sick plan, but you'll never know about it. Anyways, hit the like button, hit subscribe. This episode was pathetic. I love you. Goodbye.